Welcome. My name is Lauren. What's your name? Okay, nice to meet you. Today, we got this. And this is a water propagated monstera that I started. It's going on 3 weeks now, and these are my roots that I've gotten. And this is actually from a top cutting that I cut off of my very first monstera plant that I just wanted to see if I could put in water and it grow deeper roots. The only and scene. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's Lauren Mack. Oh my gosh, she has like more plants behind her and like she's still making plant content. Hey, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks now since I've cutted a top cutting of my very first monstera plant that I didn't know what I was doing, and the shit actually worked. Like, it grew roots. See? And I knew it was gonna work, but I didn't know it was gonna happen so quickly. It literally took about 2 solid weeks. I started to get one really good root, and then them last couple weeks it just started to flourish and keep on and keep on and keep on. And now I feel like I'm happy and I'll be safe enough to root this. Because I did propagate this in water, the roots are a lot more acclimated to water. So when I do repot this, I do plan on basically overwatering my soil until it gets used to being in a more drier climate, as far as the roots not being wet literally 24/7. So let's repot my propagated monstera plant and let's see what we can get moving forward. I do have 4 leaves already from my top cuttings. The one thing I did notice that started to happen, because I was giving it a different type of sunlight, because I placed this somewhere else because I'm able to actually move this plant in an area where it's more well lit. I started to get a lot more filtrations in my leaves as far as the slits. A lot of my slits are just open-ended like this, but I started to notice how this one has them in the middle of my plant, just from a few more hours of more direct sunlight, slowly with over the course of the next couple of weeks. Again, I'm going to be overwatering this in the beginning only because my roots are used to being submerged into water all the time, and I don't want to shock the plant once again. Like, imagine you get your leg chopped off and you're like, ow! And then you're like, okay, cool, like I'm in this water all the time. And then imagine somebody like places you in a dark environment and you're just like, what is going on? So we're just trying to make this as easy as possible. So let's just repot. It's really not much to it. I'm repotting with brown mulch and indoor potting mix from Miracle Grow. That is nothing special, nothing crazy. It's just fucking indoor potting mix, okay? That's it. What I like to do after I get all that in there, I like to mix it all up and around. So that's just what I'm going to be doing here with my rake, just so that it has an even mixture in it. Before I just plop my roots down in here, what I'm going to do is take my cutting out of the water, and I'm going to allow it to dry for about, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes. And when I say dry, obviously I just mean the roots. You can see how the roots are just dripping water currently. I'm going to wait for them to be dry before plopping it to my plant. I don't know if that even does fucking anything. The plant is telling me to do it, so I'm just listening to my plant, and it's telling me, oh my God, let my roots dry off first before putting me in soil. Okay, now that I have allowed my top cutting to dry out just a tad, it's not nearly as wet, I guess you could say. I'm just going to place it in my pot and then just add soil around the pot until it's secure, basically. Give it some good sunlight and just let it flourish. And this is the end result of our monstera plant. As we see here, we have 4 solid leaves. I'm going to show you the support. Oh, I was very intentional with where I placed my Velcro because I did not want it to like get in the way of any new leaves. So as you can see, a new leaf would come from right here. So I placed my Velcro here. Our biggest leaf up top, I placed it on the back side of the top half, allowing just the stem to be up against the support stick. And then same thing with, oops, my bad. Same thing with these two. They are way above where a new leaf would arise from. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me some comments. I talk back in the comments for real. Like my videos, and I'll see you next time when we give an update on this bad boy. Thank you so much again. Bye.
Bye-bye.